some touch-up paint strips, paint sticks, you know, like I think I've got ones in here. Edges of these cans, because there's some areas where I couldn't quite get to it, and I just need to dab a bit extra on these edges of the can. Bolts to replace these rusty things that got all manky, because well, I tried to clean them up but they were really bad. So I've got some nice shiny new bolts for the for mounting the airbox. Only trouble is these are not posi dry, but they'll work. Anyway, also the generator have been right. So the I was showing in the previous video, but the audio wasn't on. I put some rubber damping on the inside of the shielding, not the actual exhaust itself. On the actual outer sheeting, which is basically to stop you from burning yourself, because the exhaust is inside, right? As you go and look at the previous live stream, I showed a close up, but I can't get to it now because I put the tank back on now. So the neoprene rubber, I used I went to a local shop and I bought a rubber mat, a car mat, you know, them rubber mats you get for your car. And I cut some of that up, and it's basically this stuff. It's very bendy, so I put some glue on the back, and these are the cut-offs, and I glued it onto the inside of the thing to reduce the noise, to actually reduce the noise, because this tin, it doesn't ring like a bell now when you tap it, so it reduce the noise because of the rubber. So when you tap it, it's not as loud, so it's going to dampen a lot of the noise, because most of the noise is resonant, if you know what that means. When the exhaust is vibrating, the sound is outside. I need about to cut holes in there. I don't know if you can see, but another way. Sorry, the rubber. Yeah. So anyway, I've got holes to let the air in out the top and in at the bottom, but I didn't cut those out in the middle. I thought, well, the air, it'll suck more like a chimney. The air will circulate more effectively if it's drawing the air in at the bottom and out the top, so it circulates effectively. Like house is back, new fuel. I've got this fuel line. I'm not 100% happy with it though, because it was a bit loose on the bottom, on the carburetor part, but I have got some other hose which I can use if I need to do. I actually got two types of hose actually. I've got the air breather hose, which is that one, which is, sorry, that's a fuel hose, and it doesn't fit too tight. But I've also got this breather hose, which is this thicker one, and that'll be a lot tighter fit, so I might actually resort on that. So that hose would probably be even better than that, because this is actually fuel hose, it says on it. If I turn it over, it says on it what it is. It says fuel oil hose. Right, so this is my old fridge. It's not used as a fridge anymore, just cupboard now. Right, so yeah, I've got so that's all lined up, and obviously it's all wired up, and yeah, it's looking like new now. Oops, my wheels are picking up bits of stuff I've dropped on the floor. I'll have to clean the wheels next. Anyway, so that's all really for now. It's passing the bump test anyway, bumping into my cupboards. I can always touch the paint up on these bars later if I need to do, but it's hammerite, so it should be alright. It's pretty tough paint once it dries. So yeah, so that's another, because it's a lot the wheels on, that's for sure. For that, because for hand cranking, the starter thing fitted, and then we can probably take it outside or something, do a test. Probably. Yeah, I've got this saying stop cats coming in, because cats. I'll just put a link in the description of the previous video to this one, and yeah, it's stuck in shape. Right, so because the rubber peeled down on the, you could see it on the previous video, it dropped down a bit, so I put a couple of these really strong magnets on the top there to hold it up.